Hello friends and welcome back to the channel. Got all the details here on the August 2021 update, version 32.1. Let's jump right in. 6 to 7 things that I think you should know about the update. The first thing is that we're getting 2 new Spider-Verse champs next month, Peni Parker and Spider-Man 2099. Now, if you've seen Into the Spider-Verse, which is a fantastic movie, you at least have some familiarity with Peni Parker. So the idea is that she's a teenager who rides this giant robot, and she has a psychic link with a radioactive spider that lives in the robot. So I haven't seen any of the animations or anything yet, but I imagine that she's going to ride the robot similarly to how Mole Man rides Giganto Jr. And you guys know the animations and design team have been knocking it out of the park month after month. I can't wait to see what they've come up with in terms of animations for Peni Parker. Second champ we're getting is Spider-Man 2099, a very, very popular Spider-Verse character. Gonna have a bit of an uphill battle to kind of differentiate himself from the other Spider characters in the game. So I'm looking forward to see what kind of new mechanics they come up with for him. So the second thing is next month's side event, which, to be honest, anything is going to be an improvement over July's side event, which I thought was absolutely terrible. So this on paper looks like it's going to be a store event. You know, the Gamma Store was a very popular event from last year, I think. So you're going to earn digital snapshot currency in objectives, solo events, and arenas, and then you're going to spend that currency in the Daily Bugle store to collect crystals, rank up materials, etc., etc. I am a big fan of events where the player gets more granular agency over the rewards. You know, you earn the currency, you go to the store, you pick out exactly what you want to get from the reward. I like those kinds of events a lot. Okay, the third thing I want to talk about is the Alliance War Tiebreaker system. There was a forum post maybe about a week or so ago, but just in case you didn't see it. So ties are extremely common in high-tier war where things are very competitive, the deaths are rare. I have a couple friends who play in high-tier war, and they complain about the ties all the time. So the system going forward is that they're going to measure the overall fight duration for the whole war, and in the event of a tie, the alliance with the lowest total fight duration will actually win the war. I am personally not a fan of this tiebreaker system at all. I think that the goal should be to prevent wars from ending in a tie, not trying to develop a tiebreaker itself. So, and this doesn't really meet that goal at all. Since it's based on total fight time, if you aren't max boosting for every fight on your path, you probably will be going forward, because, you know, those few seconds could be the difference between winning and losing a war going forward. So I am curious to see how this is going to play out in the coming season. If you are in high tier war, please let me know in the comments below what you think about this system. I'm curious. Alright, next thing is the champion buffs for next month. So Venompool, King Groot, and the Hood are all getting a buff. Their champion spotlights are already out as of this recording. I'm very excited about King Groot, and I'm leaning heavily right now toward taking him to rank 3. I do want to play around with him following the update just to make sure, but pretty sure I'm going to be doing that. I also did a buff overview on Venompool. He looks super cool. Some neat utility, some cool mechanics. Check that out if you haven't already. The last thing is the bug fixes for this month. So the big one is this one right here in the middle. So improve stability to reduce the lag or hitching feeling that would occur during specific gameplay scenarios. For me personally, and I know for a lot of other players, this has been an enormous problem. If you've been to any of my streams in the past month, 2 months or so, you've seen this happen on stream where the game will just straight up freeze for like 2 or 3 seconds, and when the game unfreezes, I'm getting punched in the face. So I really hope this makes a significant difference in terms of gameplay for everybody. Really looking forward to seeing that issue resolved. Next thing I want to mention is this Mighty Charge. So fixed the debuff immunity that's a part of Mighty Charge to work the same as other immunities, so that it is unaffected by ability accuracy or purify interactions. So I think the big change here is probably for Magneto. So Magneto, I believe, has a chance against Metal Champs to prevent Mighty Charge from activating on each each dash forward from the opponent. So that will no longer work. A couple other these bug fixes are very vague, and I haven't got an answer as to what they are specifically fixing. First one is this Mole Man one, fixed issue where his true accuracy was not interacting correctly with other champions. I haven't heard of a problem where Mole Man, like, was the true accuracy not stopping an evade or an auto block. I haven't heard of that being an issue. Curious as to what that means. And then the last one is, you can't really see it here, but there's an issue where power gain was able to go into the negatives during certain situations. Again, not really sure what that means because power reversal is a thing, and it's designed to be a thing, so I'm not sure exactly what that is fixing there. So that's pretty much it. There's a bunch of other bug fixes here related to specific characters. None of them seem like, too big of a deal. You can go through them at your leisure. And that's going to do it for this month's update, guys. Let me know in the comments below, what are you excited about? Are you looking forward to Spider-Man? Are you looking forward to Penny Parker? And guys, please hit like if you would be so kind, and sub if you haven't already. And as always, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you again next time.